So thanks for watching, of course, that little extra bit of the train station, and mostly showing the train station and a bit of the train that you just saw exclusively for the channel here today. And don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to us, make sure you do. It's very key that you do subscribe to Touring With Us. And we do appreciate everyone that's supporting us in that sort of way. So yeah, behind me, if you just about can see it, is taxis, of course, going in that way and then backwards again. So we're going to move on to the next thing before we finish the video. But thank you very much for watching. God bless you all. And we're now going to leave finally the train station, and we're going to head off to the station approach, which is in this direction here, just literally behind me. So I'm going to go in that direction because it's quicker. Okay, would you care to join me? Of course you can. Now there is a bus stop here to note about. Should, of course, the Stevensons do pop up here from time to time. There isn't actually, of course, a bus timetable at the moment. They've adjusted the service to 16 timetable from the 14th of June, and the following villages have been affected: Moulton and Kenford, where a peak service will continue to operate. And please note that new timetable displayed, and they'll no longer operate between the railway station to the bus station and vice versa. Sorry for any inconvenience caused. So this stop will no longer pick any passengers up from here, which is a bit of a sad thing, but of course that's another thing altogether. That's to this day here in 2022, especially on Thursday the 12th of May. Nice view of this side of the train station, and that is the old part of the train station, because the train now stops over there. So let's move on this way, because we've had enough talking about the train station for now, and we're heading towards station approach, or approach is the better way of explaining it. There's a little bit of a wind today. No doubt it will not affect our sort of filming today. So this road will take you round onto the straight road, which will take you eventually onto the High Street. You'll see it in just a moment. Last time I came down this route here was in the complete darkness, and fireworks were actually going off. So this is the road I'm talking about here, just here. Going to do a left turn here. This is station approach. Nice hedges there. Nice little outdoor bowling alley there. Part of the tatty sales. I believe you have to be a member to go there and check it out. So this is where I've got to head in this direction here. It says welcome here. New members, beginners, coaching available. So I presume you have to pay a fee to be a member, and anyone welcome. Wow, how posh is that to look at? You've got to get the ball right near to the white there. It's not the right off there. Posh, unique houses if you live in this sort of nice looking area, in particular of Newmarket. If you're looking for a spirit centre, if you're into the world of spirits, then the centre is just behind that archway there, that famous looking historic archway. and it's down Cardigan Street. So that's where the Spirit Centre is, just where that roof is there. What I like about Newmarket is not only you get lovely sunshine here behind the clouds, but you get all these trees as you enter the High Street of Newmarket. It's just really lovely to see. Makes it a interesting town to actually venture into. And on the other side you see the signs to London on the A11 and Harlow, Cambridge A1304 and Hospital, and Bury St Evans on the A14, Thetford A1304 and Ely A142, and Town Centre in that direction. Just over here, look. Just arrived on the High Street on Newmarket here, and I've come to a nightclub called the Arc, very similar to the one in Bury St Evans, the Arc Shopping Centre. But only this is a nightclub, open Fridays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. till late nights, and the gallery at Newmarket. It's just called Arc on the top there, don't know why, but of course it's the gallery. I'm sure this is a club that used to be Club M many years ago. It's got its 80s, 90s to modern day there on that board there, and it is a cocktail bar here, 18 plus. Definitely worth coming down here to check this nightclub out, and you can see the kind of stuff that is on. Club M reunion. Yes, it did used to be Club M, just down there. Wow, I remember that from the 5 days. 18th of June. Wow, that sounds very useful to know. Club M reunion. Lisa Pin-Up, Yamanda. Club M presents DJs and dancers and club freaks. Full on club production. Wow, it's going to be amazing. The Guineas race weekend, 90s to modern day R&B and hip hop, going back in the day. So this is the main High Street of Newmarket. There is a Spoons here, which we'll show you in just a second, but of course this is the King Edward V11 Memorial Hall, just here. And the White Hart Hotel. Of course, the White Hart as a name used to be a pub in Haverhill, but of course this one still stands, and I believe it's a hotel as well. Unless it's just called that, because some Spoons are just called hotels and they're not actually a hotel. But most Spoons are hotels, if you know what I'm kind of saying. But yeah, there's one in Peterborough called the George's Hotel, and that apparently is not a hotel. We'll find that out on a later video, but of course, yeah, definitely stands as a pub, and I like that horse on there. It's quite nice. Can't really zoom in at the moment, but of course I think you get my drift there of how beautiful the horse is just up on there. I walk down the High Street here in the summer. I presume, of course, Newmarket has some history attached to it, such as the clock tower, which is quite famous, and you know, it's famous for its horse racing as well, and some people have requested for us to do that. It's not really my thing to go out onto the horse racing sector, but of course I'd like to know exactly where it is in Newmarket to be able to do this, and whether we'll be allowed to film it. That is the question about it. It's not a question of not doing it, it's a question of being allowed to film in a particular area of Newmarket. So yeah, I'm still walking steadily slow down the High Street here, and in a moment we'll show you the Spoons, which we're going to come across that area in just a little bit on the opposite side. So first, let's have a look at this bus stop here. It's quite a useful bus stop, and it will pick you up on the X11, as it clearly says there. looks sorry for itself, the bus stop here, but of course, yeah, it could do with a bit of TLC, but of course, at least people can sit inside if it rains. Maybe I'll do a video purely about bus stops, if anybody requests it, that is. There's a Unico Restaurant, a lot of good posh restaurants around here, so I have to say they are just magnificent to check out. Newmarket Street Restaurant here, cafe, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Look at the quick prices. All day breakfast, you're paying about $6.90, which isn't too bad. It's sort of around about that sort of price these days. Definitely worth checking out. Got a good food pub just over there called The Bull, which we're passing in just this minute here. You've got Greg's next to it. You've got EE store, useful to know, and Vodafone right next to it, and WH Smith, and the YMC charity shops there. And Starbucks coffee, familiar name, as in a singer and performer. I wonder where you've heard that before. Starbucks, as in Starbucks. Probably where they get their name from, Starbucks. It's just a guess. But yeah, it's home to a lot of betting shops, Newmarket itself. Lovely trees, by the way, I do like those. They're magnificent to check out. I like, you know, the flower arrangements in this town, in any other town as well. So we've made it here to the Golden Lion, and I do hope that you're able to enjoy maybe a live video at the Golden Lion exclusively. So if anybody wants to guess where we are, you might have had the answer by now, but this is the famous clock tower. We show a little bit of it today. It looks fantastic from a view from the bus, either bus 12 or bus 11, which comes to Newmarket. This is National Express here, which actually come through Newmarket here. So I thought I'd end this video here at this very point. Thanks for watching, and hopefully, all being well, we'll see you next time. One more thing to add, I do hope that you have enjoyed the video first of all, and second of all, don't forget to hit that notification button so you know when we upload a video or live up next. And yeah, I repeat once more, and for the last time, of course, hopefully 100%, we'll see you next time, all being well. Gonna leave you with the last few seconds walking towards my famous spoons, where I like to visit, in particular this one, and I'm glad myself that it is actually open. And I'll leave you with a bonus, the rest of the High Street here in Newmarket. God bless you for watching.